Alright guys, welcome aboard again. We're gonna fly out of Big Bear here. I didn't plant any grass yet, but we got a storm moving into California, and as you can see out here, it's not looking very nice. But we should get on top of some of this clouds pretty quick and head out someplace. I don't know where. It's gonna wing it here. So let's go ahead and get the fuel selected. I topped off the tanks here, both at 100 gallons each, I guess. Doesn't sound right, but anyway, yeah. What I did was I came over here. I did left and right here. I don't think that's gallons. I don't think. How many gallons is that? 50, blah, 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 zero fuel. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is 100 gallons. Okay. Anyway. Turn that off. Alright, we get our mixture rich here. Let's go ahead and get our lights turned up, and they'll come on as soon as we hit the master over here. There we go. Alternator, fuel pump. Let's get left and right magneto on, get our nav lights on, and get started up here. Looking good. Let's get our landing lights on here. Come back down here. Let's get master avionics on, pitot heat on, autopilot on, get the navcom 2 on, and get our transponder on VFR here. Double check our RPM here. There we go. That's why we were shaking around a little bit. Alright, and we'll just lean it out a little bit here. And let's see, do we have a windsock here? Let's see what the weather's like. I'm just going to check on my other screen instead. Winds out of the west at 7, altimeter 29er68. So let's go ahead and set the altimeter over here. Pretty low, 29er. 68 someplace. There's 7, there's 8-ish. And that looks about right there, 6,700 feet. And that's what it is here at Big Bear. So, alright, let's see. So we're going to be heading, we got winds out of the west here. Let's take a look at this. So winds coming down this way. So we're going to head off to the east side and depart westbound. Alright, parking brake off. Bring the power up here. Spin around this way. Cut across the ramp. We'll get our strobe lights on, and we're going to go all the way to the end of the runway since this is high altitude takeoff. We'll make sure we do a run up at the end over here. We can get max power and get leaned out properly. Not so much a big deal when you're down low, but up high here you definitely want to lean the mixture for maximum power. Big Bear, I don't know if we're going to see too much scenery today, but we'll see. Got a nice storm coming up to California. This is just the beginnings of it. We may actually see some snow up in the mountains. Freezing level is supposed to be down to like 2,000 feet MSL sometime tomorrow. Looking pretty gray out at my window here. Alright, we're going to double check that windsock. Let's make sure. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. Yeah, it's blowing pretty good here. And I don't even know where we're going, but let's see. We're at Big Bear. We could head east out into the desert, but it'd be pretty boring. Maybe we head over to LA. Let's see if we can find a nice airport to pop in over there. Alright, and what I'm going to do is, since the winds are so strong, I'm actually going to turn into the wind like that. And let's come down here. I'm just going to hold my parking brake, bring the power up to 2000. Ish. Alright, and then let's start leaning until we get the EGT right about 15 there. That's about max power. Alright, back down to idle. Bring it up a little bit just to keep it up at about 1000. Alright, lights are on. Let's go camera on, transponder. It's on VFR. And action. Let's trim up here. Trim set, flaps are down, and altimeter is set. Alright, we're ready to get out of here. So we're going to take off and head westbound here. There we go. Let's take the runway. Not sure if it's going to be bumpy. I'm guessing it will with that wind in the mountains here. It would be in real life. And we're going to do something a little bit different here for departure, just because it is windy and we are high altitude. We're actually going to bring the power up, stay on the brake, and wait for the power to come all the way up before we release. All right, there we go. I think we're at max power. Let's go. A little squirrely there. Airspeed is alive. Alright, there's 60. We're going to wait a little bit longer here. We're going to wait until 70 off the ground. And that's because of the high altitude. I wanted to have a little bit more airspeed before I pulled it off. Okay, well, at least it's not bumpy. Cruddy. Let's see if we can stay VFR here. Basically just going to fly right over the lake and head for that little pass right there. Out through some of this. Let's take a flyby. Okay, I'm going to hit vertical speed on the autopilot, and let's go ahead and get our heading hold engaged also. There we go. Starting to break out of some of this low stuff here. Gonna lean it out a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get our vertical speed down to about 400 here. Going to keep our speed up. And let's go ahead and bring up the sectional chart here. While we're doing that, throw some tubes on also. Alright, coming over the lake, where are we headed? Where are we going to go? Someplace in LA. Oh, it's Santa Monica. Been to Santa Monica in a while. We'll go all the way down here to Santa Monica. That should be nice. so we want to kind of cut out of the mountains right here, and what we'll do is we'll cut right through the pass here. And we're already 8,500. I think I'm going to hit altitude hold right there, 8,500. And we'll come through the little pass, or we can actually go right over this hill. Well, hill, I say hill, but mountain. And we will, once we get into the basin here, we'll head right for Santa Monica. Bring our power back a little bit. Alright, fuel pump can come off, landing light off. Trim up that rudder. We're not cockeyed here. And I think we're going to come around and go down this way. We'll probably descend down. We'll see. I don't know what it's like in the LA basin. Today we may have to stay up above this stuff. Otherwise we'd just be IMC the whole time. Talking with my mic off again. They're just saying we're going to go through the pass right here and come around this peak over on the left side of it. And the weather is looking crappy here in the basin. Let's go ahead and center that. Come back around. There we go. Just follow the highway down here to San Bernardino. That's enough. Double check our RPM. Everything else is in the green. Let's go ahead and switch fuel tanks. Alright, let's see what we can tune in. Why don't we tune in the Santa Monica VOR? What we got here? We got Los Angeles and Santa Monica right here is 110.8. So let's throw that into nav 1. Left that over. Alright, SMO, 71 miles to go. Might be a little slow with that headwind. There's our direct heading, but we do want to kind of head south a little bit. Stay out of the mountains here. Just kind of clearing them out here. Clearing the San Bernardino mountains here. Yeah, we'll wait till we get to right about Redlands here, and then it will be a straight shot right through the LA basin, over downtown, and kind of down this way, right to Santa Monica. Not much to look at today. Just a lot of clouds. Let's double check our chart here. So, alright, we basically want to come over top of Redlands and San Bernardino, former Norton Air Force Base, I believe that's Santa Monica used to be Norton, unless it's this guy right here, Montana, can't remember. Closed down quite a while ago. Maybe we'll do an instrument approach into Santa Monica here. I'm going to go ahead and hit nav. Let's go direct Santa Monica. Alright, we are direct Santa Monica now on nav. Let me pull up Sky Vector. And pull up some approach charts on my other screen here. Get it set up for you. Yeah, it looks like it's already getting some precip pretty much right along our route here. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you. There we go. So, there's Big Bear. Let's see, what was the observation there? Why isn't it showing up here? Come on. Yeah, 250 at 9, gusting 14, overcast 600. Kind of broken, I think. Broken overcast. There's some thin spots there. Alright, and we are right about here. We'll head inbound to Santa Monica direct. They're currently reporting, what is that? Scattered at 5,000, so that's pretty decent. You can see we've got some rain showers right along the foothills of the mountains. See what we got for approaches. RNAV, RNAV, RNAV. Really? Alright, what do we got for VOR Alpha here? Let's see what that looks like. Don't want to do any RNAVs today. Alright, Santa Monica, VOR, and we're going to be using Van Nuys to designate the different little spots here. The waypoints. And that starts at 4,400, so we should be able to come in VFR anyway. Keep that up just in case. Alright, where are we at? 63 miles. I guess we can try dropping down below this. Let's take a look at some of the other weather along the route. Let's see what they're reporting here. So Ontario has got overcast 3,900, kind of coming up to that. San Bernardino broken 4,000, overcast 5,000. In El Monte has got broken 5,500, and Laverne overcast 3,100. So kind of all over the place there. I don't know. What do you guys think? We should dip down, or do you want to scoot the tops of the clouds here? Whoa! What the heck was that? I'm gonna call that a wind shift there. Yikes! And we're right over San Bernardino. Call that some wind shear there. I don't think the weather updated. It just shifted all of a sudden. It's kind of nice scooting along the top here. You can actually see the mountains popping through over here. There we go. Thank you. That didn't seem to do anything now, did it? Wait, what? Did not take it. It said there. You know what? I bet you it's this airplane. I bet you gotta go in here and do it. There we go. You can see Ontario down below us there, I think. Can't tell. No, Ontario's coming up. Looking nice over here. VFR on top for sure. Look at how dark it looks down there though. Ugh. I think I'd rather stay up here. That's Mount Wilson, if I'm not mistaken. Gotta be, it's the highest peak I can see over here. With the Wilson Observatory up there. Alright, let's see, how far are we out? 54 miles. Take a closer look here. So is it really going to be 28 minutes? Wow, that's not too long. Let's go ahead and put some heat on here. Defrost heat. It's chilly up here. What's the temperature? About 25 degrees, I think. Yep. Around 25, 26 degrees, I read that. It looked gray down there, even when the clouds are popping in. I think we'll stay up here in the sunshine. Well, seeing as it's going to be dark below the clouds there again, let's get our dome lights on over here. And, sure, why not? Put that one on. Even brighter. Assuming that's the only one. Right, yep. Look at the co-pilot view here. You know, I didn't even realize that until just now. Got a backup altimeter over here. Is it something like we got set over here? And it's close enough. What else we got over here we can play with? And we got the AC. Air conditioning in op, it says, really. Well, I don't think we're going to need it today. Seats look comfy. And I'm going to jump out and refill my coffee here. About 46 miles to go. We'll start our descent in a little bit here and dip down into this murky cloud cover. Leave you with a little view. Excuse me, leave you with a little view here out the side. Be right back. Alright guys, back in. Decided against the coffee. I got tea instead. It's chilly here in Southern California today. I think it was like 50 degrees or something. Brr. Alright, let's pop inside. Where are we at? 40 miles. I guess we can start our descent. Dip down underneath some of this stuff and see what it looks like. So, hit vertical speed. I said about 500 there. And then power back a bit. Yeah, I wonder, does this thing have a terrain? Let's see what we got here. Oh no. I don't really use the 530 here much when I'm flying GA, just because just use it for sort of situational awareness here, but I don't usually do flight plans when I'm flying flying GA. No messages, good. My database is up to date at least. Flight plan and nothing. ANAV, no, we're good. No. Menu doesn't do anything, at least here. No, we don't want to do that. We didn't want to do that. Back to the old school. Yeah, how's our RPM here? Bring it back a little bit more. Yep, that's about what it looks like. Looks pretty gray down there underneath this cloud cover. I'm looking out my window right now, and then yeah, it's like it looks like this. Looks like we're gonna get into it here a little bit. Guess we can come down a little bit faster. We're at 36 miles. And up to El Monte here. What is that? What are we going by right now? Is that Bracket? No. Pomona. What airport is that? Bracket, right? Former El Monte, I think, yeah. Or am I wrong? No, this is El Monte, San Gabriel, and Bracket. To fly in there one day. Let's go outside and take a look. Let's see, I think we just flew by it, and might not see it. Oop, is that it? No, there it is. The haze here. Alright, back in the plane. Right at the red line there, but I want to make good time. We got 32 miles to go. Start dipping into some of this. Hopefully we don't get any icing. That's our temperature. Oop, there's another wind shift. We're right around 32 degrees, so. What's that? Did I just see something fly by? I swear I thought something whizzed by the window here. Maybe a little bit of rain or something. Or as usual, maybe I got I got a speck on my glasses. Or one of those floaters in my eyeball. You know, in Southern California, we're not, well, most people in Southern California are kind of retarded. So whenever it rains, everybody, they have no clue how to drive. Yeah, if there's any showers down there, don't want to drive home. Way more dangerous being on the freeway when it's raining in Southern California than it is flying. Looks like we had a couple wind shifts there as we dip down below this cloud deck. Where are we at? 4,500. We'll go down to, what are we at? 20 miles, 26 miles to go. Yeah, we'll hold right here. Tube button, please. There we go. Bring the power up. Make sure rich a little bit. And I'll let it lean out there a tad. Looks gloomy. But what I was going to say also, California, we're not used to all this weather, you know, because like 9 months out of the year, it's sunny, and you get a little bit of marine layer, you know, off of the ocean in the evening. That's about it. So wintertime, which pretty much happens every winter, you know, we get storms that come through like this, and it gets a little crappy. People start freaking out. That's where you see those, you know, like the talk show hosts will sort of show some of the local news people standing around in a puddle, you know, all amazed. Well, I'm hoping that wind shift gave us a little bit of a decrease in headwind. Let's see what we got here. We got 122 knots indicated. So, I don't know. I think I gotta set that to get that. What the heck's our... what are we tuned into here? 110.8. Let's go ahead and set that over here. 110.8. Alright, so that's the Santa Monica VOR. There we go. We got a better reading on our ground speed. 11 minutes, 121-ish. Bring up the power here a little bit. Downtown LA. Should be pretty close, either that or we're right on top of it. I think it's a little bit farther up over here. Wish the buildings would at least show up in the larger areas when you're not zoomed in. Oh well, back in the plane. I think we can start our descent. What are we at here? 19 miles. Go down a little bit farther. And in this muck, we'll turn on the landing light here. Let's get the fuel pump on. Santa Monica, dead ahead. Guessing downtown's right ahead of us here. There we go. You see how that pops in when you zoom in and out? Yeah, there's downtown. So, Santa Monica, what's the runway over there? I'm going to take a look at the airport diagram really quick on the other screen. Runway 21. And currently, their weather, 10 miles, clear skies. I'm guessing it's not clear. Let's take a look at LAX. Overcast. Well, they got view at 9,000. Alright. It's a little bit better over here than it was coming out of Big Bear. It's looking better too. I wish those buildings wouldn't pop in like that. Alright, we're gonna go down to we'll just keep the descent in, right? We're only 13 miles out now. Here we go. Stuff's starting to break up a little bit. Watch downtown LA pop in magically here. I think I see Santa Monica dead ahead. So also some of that popping in of the buildings, I am running the 3J FPS Wizard 11 here, and so it's targeting 30 frames. So that may be adjusting the draw distance a little bit. But hey, there you go. Let's have a look out here at downtown LA. Alright, 2,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and kill the autopilot. Just hand fly it from here. Yeah, definitely looking a lot nicer at the over here by the coast than it was inland. So usually it's the opposite. I think I see Santa Monica right there. So 2-1 is our heading. I'm just gonna change my heading bug here. Actually, we're almost on it. 2-1 for the runway. Kind of scoot out this way, so we can make a straight in. Follow the freeway here, or is that can't remember what road that is. I know that's Wilshire Boulevard, but I think that's the 10 freeway off to the side here. Alright, lights are on. Yep. Go ahead and get our carb heat on. The airport in sight right there. And LAX off to the side there. Go ahead and start maneuvering here for a straight in. Get our descent in. Look out here at Beverly Hills. Magical appearing and disappearing buildings there in the distance. Looks like we got some bumps down here. Alright, let's power back all the way. We're good on our fuel tank here, and we could switch over. Oh, not off. Alright, there's 100 knots. First notch of flaps in. Alright, second notch of flaps in. And full flaps. A little bumpy here. A little bit of a crosswind, I think, too. From the right. A little high there. Ooh, and all of a sudden it's smooth. Okay, let's power back and drop her down to the ground here. Alright guys, welcome to Santa Monica. Go flaps up. And Santa Monica is kind of funky here. There's it's all concrete or all asphalt over here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna cut across. There's a taxiway here, and there are turnoffs. I think. Let's park it over here by these guys. And look at that, there's some grass here. Digging it. Okay, hold on, we're gonna swing it around. There we go. Alright, parking brake on. Everything off. Let's pop the door open. Alright, welcome to Santa Monica. Hop on out. Alright, looking nice and sunny over here. I'm gonna head over to Santa Monica. How dreary at my house. I think this is the default scenery too. I don't think I downloaded another airport. Or maybe I did. I might have downloaded an airport. I didn't plant the grass though. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, take care.